ครับผมน้องมาซินค่ะวันนี้น้องมาซินจะมาเล่านิทานในเรื่อง The Grasshopper and the Ant ขอเสียงปรบมือให้น้องด้วยค่ะ
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Muhammad Masin Hayali. You can call me Masin. I'm 9 years old. I'm grade 3, student at Ibn Affan Nursery School. It's a great pleasure to come here, to stand here, and tell you a story about the grasshopper and the ant. Once upon a time, there was a grasshopper walk alone in the forest. And then he saw a beautiful house, so he go to live in that house. Then he go to rest in that house for a while. Then when he wake up, he saw something strange at the window. Something is moved at the window. So he go to the door and open the door. He saw that it was the ants just walked nearby. He saw that the ants just carrying the food, and he doesn't know where are they going. So the grasshopper opened the door and go to ask. Hi, ants. Where are you going with all that food? The grasshopper asked the ants. The ants said, Oh, we are preparing the food before it's winter, so we can have a lot of food to eat. And then the grasshopper think, preparing the food before it's winter? The grasshopper laughed at the ants because of that it's summer, right? But the ants said he will prepare before the winter came. The grasshopper just asked the ants, Are you silly? I think let's come to play together because it's such a beautiful day. But if you're just going to work, I think it's so silly because it's summer. The ant said, No, we're gonna prepare the food so we can have a lot of food to eat. And then the ants walked past. The grasshopper just said, because of that, the ants doesn't come to play with him. But he thinks, Oh, I will play by myself. So the grasshopper play, eat, and sleep in the summer long time until the summer passed. And then the autumn came. The grasshopper wake up in the morning of the autumn. And then he go to the door. He opened the door to see the nature. He look at the nature peacefully. And then he's hearing someone just walk nearby. And then he's look up to see it. And then he see that it was the ants again. The ants walk past. La 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 la. And then the grasshoppers show at the ant. Where are you going with all that food? The grasshopper just asked the ants. And then the ants said, We are preparing the food before it's winter. The grasshopper thinks, why the ant doesn't come to play with him? And then the grasshopper just asked the ants, Why you don't come to play together? I think you prepare a lot of food now in the winter, in the summer. Why you don't come to prepare the other time? It's autumn now. Let's go to play together. The grasshopper just said to the ants, and the ants said, No, we're gonna prepare the food. So in spring, we also can eat a lot of foods. And then the grasshopper just think, why the ant doesn't come to play with him? And the grasshopper just think again, Oh yeah, I will go to play and eat and sleep again. And then the grasshopper just play and sleep and eat in the autumn until the last day in the autumn. He just sleep in that night. He wake up in the morning and he saw something strange. At the window, everything is white and everything is foggy. And he also feels so cold too. So he feel like maybe he thinks he go to the door. He opened the door. The cold wind just blew at him, and his hair just blew. So he closed the door. He thinks, now I know what's happening. It's winter. The grasshopper quickly run in the house. I'm gonna find some food. No, here, even here. He find everywhere, but he cannot find any food. He find only one grass to eat and one jar of water. So the grasshopper thinks, I'm gonna stay like this until the winter just pass. The grasshopper stay like that until he think, I'm gonna go outside to ask the ants because he thinks that the ants have a lot of food. He opened the door. He go to the ant house and he just asked the ants, Any food? I'm hungry and it's cold too. And then the ant said, You don't work in the autumn. home. You don't work in the summer, but you just come here to ask for food. Why you don't work before it? Winter came. And then the grasshopper was sorry to the ants and said, I'm so sorry because of that I think that work is doesn't need to work. I think that we're gonna play and play, the grasshopper said. And then the ant just think, fine. And then the ant said, come on, come to eat the food with us. So you can eat a lot of food and a lot of things here to work here and play. And then the grasshopper agreed. Go to the ant's house and stay with the ants happily and feel good until the winter passed. And then the spring came. The grasshopper learned a lesson that if we prepare before the future came, everything will be good, everything will be fine. Moral of the story? Work today for what you will need tomorrow. Thank you for listening to me.